Hello, I am Mac, at least for a day, and everything is going to be okay. This is episode 17 of Freighter Investigator, and we've just had the 2.62 patch to No Man's Sky. Hi, Rormar. Which just added the new base parts from derelict freighters. So during this dungeon that we do today, hopefully I will get at least one of those new base parts, and we can check that out too. Let's go ahead and get the freighter finder. And again, I'm going to warp as far as I can to make sure I'm in a very different region from last time, using my freighter. No calls about frigates being damaged today. Hopefully we won't spend half an hour repairing them again. Hi, Shell. Hi, PM. Darn, another download. Do you know how big it is? It's just bug fixes and adding the new base parts from derelict freighters, but no, I don't remember the file size of it. Downloaded fairly quickly for me, but if you've got slower internet, I don't know how long it'll take. But it wasn't like huge, gigantic. Romar says, got the spotlight this morning. It is by far the best lighting part in the game now. Oh, the spotlight from the derelict freighters. Nice. 2 gigabytes, okay. Alright, gonna warp somewhere far, far away. This is fun. Makes me kind of miss when I used to go to centers of galaxies. I might go to the center of Buttelanger eventually. Alright, this is just about maximum warp distance. PM's on PC, but I don't know if probably the patch will be the same size on PC. So probably 2 gigabytes. Unless I don't know how it works if you were on PC experimental. Probably, I have no idea. I'm not on PC, I don't know how all that works. Yeah, I don't know. It's funny how I always float a little bit into the air. They probably did that as a precaution. I'm just guessing. I was just guessing that's a intentional thing. But maybe people were falling through the floor when they warped in the freighter, so they made it so that you float a few feet above the floor until you finish warping in so that you don't fall through. That's just a guess. It could be a bug also. Hi, Hoosier. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in a long time. Good to see you. I don't think I've seen you since I stopped live streaming on YouTube, but I'm back now, and I'm pretty much going to promise that I'm always going to live stream No Man's Sky on YouTube. I will possibly live stream other games on my Twitch channel, but I think I've decided I'm always going to live stream No Man's Sky on YouTube from now on. Rormar says the PC one was only 200 megabytes, I think. Very few console optimizations. Shell says, I've been doing the storyline. When do you actually start getting the glyphs? You get the glyphs at the end. It's called the Purge. So the Purge is the mission at the end of the Artemis... the Artemis / Atlas Rises storyline. when you get all of the portal glyphs. But I can confirm, because I just did that recently. It's in your catalog. Portal glyphs. Yeah, I just got all the glyphs from the Atlas Rises storyline, so it's still a thing that you get all those for free. Okay, yeah. I forgot what I'm doing here. Time to summon the dungeon. Hopefully everything goes smoothly. Multiplayer is on. I don't think I mentioned that yet. I turned multiplayer on. So this will be a test to see if I still crash. If anyone comes onto my game while I'm doing the Derelict Freighter. If I do crash, then I won't be having multiplayer on when I do Derelict Freighters again. But hopefully I won't crash. This will be a test to see. Much different than before. I'm still in the middle of downloading an update in Terra Online. That seems to be taking forever. Luckily, it updates through the game launcher itself instead of through Steam. Rormar says, so is there any reason to find Traveler Graves now? Only if you want the glyphs sooner than finishing the Artemis storyline. Other than that, no. And I think that's why they've repurposed Graves for other things. Graves have been used in weekly missions some. I'm trying to think something else. Obviously, a grave is used during the Atlas Rises storyline as well. So yeah, I think they've kind of made graves somewhat obsolete. Oh yeah, the living ship. In the final living ship mission, you have to visit 3 graves. So they seem to be repurposing player graves for other things besides. You can still get glyphs from them, but it's easier just to finish the Atlas Rises storyline to get them. Alright, here we go. I hope I will get... Nope, wrong weapon. I hope I will get a base part sometime today. I think I'm going to start building all the base parts in my freighter, which I think would be pretty cool. So I really hope I get one. I wonder what the drop rate on getting a base part is. Like, is there just a tiny chance, or is there always one crate in every dungeon that gives one? Or, I wonder, I don't know. It's probably, you know, procedural, but I hope it's not a really low rate. I hope there's a pretty good chance of getting the base parts, because I don't want it to be super rare. But from what I've heard, people are getting them fairly quickly, so it's probably not too low of a rate. Let's go ahead and do this dead end. Starting to run low on dioxite, but I think I have plenty of stuff to just make batteries now. Definitely got to make sure I don't miss any crates, though. I don't want to miss a chance to get a base part. Probe report for junior engineer, brainwave strength, average sleep time, parasite susceptibility. More testing required. I'm going to be paranoid about missing crates now. Oh well. There's the way forward. Unusual movement patterns detected in crew quarters. Outcome, maintenance crew dispatched. Heat anomaly in private cargo unit. Outcome logged. Uncategorized bioscan detected in observatory. Escalated to biosecurity. Oh, got the credentials. I'm pretty sure you get blueprints for the base parts. You don't like get an item that you can build. So that's cool. Nothing so far. Oh my. I always miss some lockers. Yeah, these lockers are always in my blind spot when I come in this kind of room. I always miss them. These ones are good though. Oh, there's another box over here. Man, I am missing. Oh no, I think... Oh, yep, more lockers. Really bad about missing lockers. They only said that crates have the base part blueprints in them. So I don't know if lockers matter, but of course I'm not going to skip anything anyway. There's also probably a huge update waiting for me in Warframe whenever I get back to that. Yes, blueprints. I found both of mine in the last room. I read a funny article that said Desolation turned No Man's Sky into the Dead Space game we were waiting for. Maybe. It doesn't have a storyline like Dead Space, but the gameplay is somewhat like it, I guess. I mean, it's not like monsters that you have to shoot their appendages and stuff, but... So that's kind of an exaggeration, but it's kind of flattering to No Man's Sky, I guess. Yeah, this is fun. There you are. Still one more. There you are. It's a lot more like being an exterminator, actually. It's like I'm going around spraying roaches to kill them. Name, engineering, personal locker contains research log, notebook, magnetic resonators, and various lifeform photographs. Last access 7 days ago. Detailed scan reveals locker also contains one detached limb. Okay, this is another mirror image room. It's got logs on tables in each corner. Got him. Extract from watch. Recruit Gu Gehua confined to the brig for door tampering. First offense, sentence length 73 days. Okay. One more. Oop. Gotcha. It is a lot of fun. I said before, it's like a shooting gallery. You gotta look around and shoot enemies, wherever they may be. Yeah. It's just a list of items. I read a funny article. Oh yeah, I already read all that. I think there's still one out there. Oh, yep. Gotcha. Okay. What? I guess I did get that box. Guess there's nothing in this corner. Somebody said that they found the base parts in the last room. Yeah, Rormar said he did. So maybe it's the last room that you get base parts. I guess we'll find out. AI logs, glass vials, thermal paste, and assorted spent ammunition. Last accessed 4 days ago. Detailed scan reveals locker interior is badly burned. Oops. Ugh, sorry. Okay, let's grab this. Really wish there was an option to skip through this because there's no reason to read this, and there's no like puzzle to solve or anything like that. Just list a bunch of stuff that doesn't matter. Just gotta skip through it every time. But I get a reward for skipping through a bunch of useless text. Okay, dead end over here. Cool. Big room with a bunch of lockers. Crew quarters. Grr. Grr. There's no concern of running out of ammo. I get so much ammo from boxes. Never gonna run out of that. Oh, right behind me, huh? Average sleep time, diligence, relative movement levels, conclusions, suitable candidate. I wonder what happens when you get all the base parts, though. Will the boxes that normally would give base parts... Ah, there we go. I was just talking about it. Large storage unit. Cool. So I got new base part from Derelict Freighter there. Sweet. So it's not just in the last room. I guess it's random or procedural. Whoa. There was a nest right there. I didn't even notice. I guess they can be in any crate. And that was a crate. Wait. Pretty sure that was a crate I got, right? Not a locker. If nobody remembers, I'll have to go back and look later. But I think it was a crate. It's hard to tell because the lockers and crates are both on the floor. I'm pretty sure it was a crate. So I think that's... For now, I think crates are the only places you can get them. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I think I killed a bunch at the same time. Ah. That was pretty cool. That was funny how they were all in a group together still. Usually they scatter really well, but a whole bunch of them all took the exact same path. Man, there's so many nests in here. Yeah, I really like the pathing and wall climbing that these things do. Grr. Oh, come on. Oh my, I think I triggered another nest. Oh my, there's so many of them. Almost about got through my shield. I really need to build another health station at in my freighter. I had one a while back, like in my very first freighter, but I never rebuilt it in my subsequent freighters. It was smart of them not to put any health stations in the derelict freighters. It makes it a bit more challenging. So there's pretty much no way to get health back while you're doing the dungeon. Is it still possible to stack 3 hazard protection shields together? I don't know. I want to say it doesn't work anymore. I definitely didn't for a while. Yeah, for a long time it was you only had one shield, so it made sense to only have a S rank shield. I almost forgot I spotted Windbound up on GOG. It's still a pre-order, but I went ahead and bought it. Yeah, I'm planning to get Windbound. It comes out the end of August, and I'll have money again then, thanks to you all here on YouTube, because I wouldn't have any money to buy anything if it weren't for my channel and my YouTube viewers. Hopefully it's definitely not a $60 game. How much is it, by the way, PM, on GOG? I'm hoping it's like a $20 game, maybe $30 at the most. It looks like it's that kind of indie game that would be around that price range, I hope. Traded goods between planets, profit. A ride in that system, offered to invest nanite, investment unsuccessful, as usual. Then there's an unsuccessful business deal, and then offered cut prices, mineral system purchase, merchant hid, tracking device, and we took severe damage. Same pattern as always. Yeah, $29.99. So yeah, it's a $30 game. So Windbound is open world game. People are comparing it to 2 Zelda games. It's funny how often games get compared to Zelda games, but they're comparing it to Oh no, I'm blanking on the most recent. Don't tell me. It'll come to me. They're comparing it to Wind Waker, which is an older game because it uses a sailboat. But they're also comparing it to the most recent Zelda game that the name is completely Wild. Oh gosh, I'm completely blanking on what the most recent Zelda game is. But they're comparing it to the most recent Zelda game and also Wind Waker. I played Wind Waker, that's probably why I remember the name of it better. And someone's going to tell me eventually what the most recent Zelda game is called. It's like Wild or something. Breath of the Wild. That's such a weird name. You'd think it would be Breath of the Wind, but it's Breath of the Wild. Okay, yeah. So Wind Waker and Breath of the Wild. But yeah, it's an open world game like that. You play as a female protagonist, and she basically like makes spears and campfires and things like that. So that's, I think, one of the main reasons people compare it to Breath of the Wild, because I think in Breath of the Wild you make campfires for crafting and you forge and create weapons and stuff. I'm guessing it might have weapon degradation, but I really don't know, like Breath of the Wild did. But like I said, you also travel around in a sailboat between islands, which is why they're comparing it to Wind Waker Zelda game, where you did that. You traveled across the ocean with a sailboat. Yeah, go ahead. There's so many nests in here. This area is completely filled with nests. Oh my gosh, there's still 2 left. This is a huge room. Unbelievably infested. Darn it. Trying to avoid that nest, but forget it. Let's just get them all out here. Hopefully I won't take too much damage. I don't really want to trigger another one though. Got 8 enemies on me. Whoop. They are kind of dumb in that they will shoot directly at a block object and not hit you. Wherever they are, they seem to just shoot directly at you, even if there's an object in the way. But still, it's a pretty good AI system. Pretty fun enemy. I was a little disappointed this morning when we didn't get a really big update, but I shouldn't have got my hopes up. Very rarely will I get my hopes up for getting a big update. I was starting to because they took like 2 weeks to release the PC experimental patch, and of course it was the anniversary. But of course I also predicted that we were not going to get a big update this week. And in fact now, here I am talking while I'm fighting again. I'm gonna end up taking more damage. I think I'm now going, now that we've had 2.62 and in light of other evidence people have brought up to me, I'm now predicting that the next big oh, sorry. So I'm keeping you in suspense. The next big update will be in September. People aren't going to like that, but someone on Atlas CSD told me that they're predicting that as well, and I agree with it based on the evidence they told me. 2 main reasons, which he gave me. Lately we've been getting more small updates frequently, and they've all been about 2 months apart. So like I said, it seemed very unlikely that we were going to get another named update only 1 month after the last one. So it's much more likely they're shooting for 2 months. So that would mean that it's going to be the September update. Of course, lots of people are trying to insist that because it's the anniversary, we have to get an anniversary update. But somebody else on that same thread pointed out that none of the big summer updates have fallen directly on the anniversary. There's never been a truly anniversary update. They said that next... I'm trying to remember which was which. Was it Atlas Rises? Atlas Rises, I'm pretty sure, was after the anniversary. And I think next was a little bit before. It was like in July. And then was it Beyond? Beyond was after as well. It was several weeks after. I may have those dates wrong, but all of the summer updates have been either a little bit before the anniversary or a little bit after. Sometimes a lot after, like almost a month after the anniversary. So there's never been a truly anniversary update. People keep calling it the anniversary update just because they want to hold on to that hope that we'll get an update at that time. But there's never been a truly anniversary update. It's always been a different date. And of course, game development doesn't work like that. At least not Hello Games' game development. They don't usually stick to exact deadlines. That's why they don't set deadlines anymore. They never tell us exactly when an update's going to be. They don't tell us until it's just about to come out. So... and of course, since it is the pattern that every 2 months we get a smaller named update, that would put the next one in September. The other one is more spoiler territory. So I guess I'll just give a spoiler warning right now. But basically, so spoiler warning, I'm not going to spoil too much. I'm not going to give away any storyline or anything, because I didn't spoil it for myself either. There's this thread, and it's marked with spoilers on Atlas CSD. But going into the files, people know 2 things. How many Quicksilver items there currently are, and how they've even found all the text files for the weekly missions. That's the one that I'm not willing to spoil for myself. I don't want to know what's going to happen in the weekly missions yet. I like finding out when we do the weekly missions, so I didn't look up those, so I can't spoil that for you because I'm not going to spoil that for myself. But based on the text files for weekly missions and the number of Quicksilver items, all of that is going to last until September. So that puts the next update most likely going to be in September. So we'll finish the weekly mission storyline. We'll get a new big update in September. So for those reasons, I am now predicting a September update. So yeah. 3 on 1 area 3 in tech slots. Same for health. I don't understand what you're saying there, Shell. I also picked up Night in the Woods on sale and Mirror's Edge for cheap. Cool. 3 on 1 area and 3 in tech slots. Same for health. Oh, you're talking about putting 3 things in here? Are you talking about how I could get more health? Yeah, I know I could get more health by doing that, but I don't like to do that. I don't like to double up. See, I have 3 shield in here that give health, and I could put 3 more in here, but I don't want to do that. I know it's an option, but I just like to do 3 and no more than that. Okay, hopefully I didn't miss anything else. Oh, wait a second here. Whoa, okay, that's the way back. And yeah, I didn't go down this dead end yet. This is a huge room. Goodness. Alright. Guard presented with unexplained hallucinations, offered the usual pills. Log shows 0 similar cases this voyage. Conscript presented with appalling necrosis. Ew. Offered the usual pills, the same as the other one I just saw. Log shows 6 similar cases. Yeah. Interesting that this freighter seems to be the one that they just keep offering pills for all these horrible medical problems. Necrosis. Unless I'm mistaken, necrosis means parts of your body are dead and decaying. So that's obviously a horrible problem. I think I got everything now. Let's continue on. That's the way back. Gotta go forward. Here we go. So we're going down again, deeper. We went down earlier, now we're going down again. Cool. Smaller room this time. Yeah, I'm definitely liking the shotgun best for these kinds of combats. On planets, you want more range, in my opinion, unless you want to get up close and personal with your enemy. But in here, you're going to be pretty close to your enemy anyway, so shotgun works great. I like getting storm crystals, because I can make them into hype warper cores. It's pretty cool that you get storm crystals almost every... Ooh, rare item. I got excited. I thought it might be... it's gold. It's probably worth a lot. 1.5 mil. It's pretty good. What was I saying? Yeah, it's nice that we usually get storm crystals. Hi, William Matthews. You missed the captain's log? Oh, yeah, I forgot to click it. You're right. Okay. Thank you for reminding me. Confined to the brig for failing to obey orders. First offense, sentence length 48 days. Yeah, I'm going to run back and get that. Oh, man. That would have been bad. Of course, I might have noticed that it didn't get checked off my thingy, but still. Definitely don't want to forget that. Oh, it's right here. Cool. Yeah, Captain's Log is like the main thing I look forward to. Although it's been a while since I got a new one. Alright, Captain's Log. We are oh, it's this one again. It's the Viking that is torturing a Gek, and a Korvax tells them they used to be friends. It's fairly interesting, but yeah, we've seen it. This is the 3rd time I've seen it, I think. So yeah, eventually he believed that the Korvax was his friend, which is one of the logs that makes me suspect that maybe sometimes Korvax get reborn as Viking. That would be really interesting. Actually, that pretty much confirms that that happens sometimes. I took it a step further and said maybe the entire Viking race are Korvax that got reborn as biological creatures, but that's probably not the case. But at least in one instance, a Korvax... Well, there's 2 logs that discuss that. One is of a Korvax being reborn as biological, but it doesn't say that it's a Viking. And then that one is a Korvax telling a Viking they used to be friends in another life. So that seems to imply that they were a... Oh, I did miss the lockers. My goodness, I'm always missing those. That they used to be a Korvax and were reborn as a Viking. Alright. The Korvax, honestly, when I first started this game, I thought Korvax were like the nicest race because they were a lot more peaceful and everything. But I'm starting to think the Korvax are like the evil masterminds because they make fake Gek to spy on the Gek called the synthetic Gek. I could list all kinds of different things. But yeah, there's so many instances where the Korvax seem to be like the shadowy masterminds of the No Man's Sky lore. Partial crew, equipment follows, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Personal locker, notebook, replacement glass, delta wave, suppressor, and assorted archived holograms. Last access 6 days ago. So it's interesting. I used to think that the Gek were the most evil because of their past of being the Gek first spawn. And I've always liked the Korvax. Since they have a sense of honor, even though they're warlike, I've always liked their sense of honor and all that. But I also used to like the Korvax because I thought they were just peaceful beings. But now I'm starting to think that they are evil masterminds. But who knows? Darn it. Ah, stupid crate blocking me. Oh my goodness. I gotta aim better. Ah. I'm just kind of playing with it at this point. There we go. Alright. Ooh, I'm getting lots of nice random type stuff. It's nice how many different types of items they put in these derelict freighters. It'd be boring if you were, you know, mostly getting the same types, but they put all of the normal items, almost all, well, not all really, but tons of different normal treasure items, and also the randomized procedural treasure items. So it's pretty cool how many different types of things you get in freighter dungeons. Wow, this is like the 4th level we've gone down, but it's the last floor. So we're about to go to the final room. Cool. So yeah, here we are. Oop. What? Oh, it changed what I was charging. See if I get any more base parts in the final room. It would be nice. Excuse me. Not yet. Well, I got one. Excuse me. Well, I got one already, so it's okay if I don't get another. Darn. I think that's all the boxes, so no more base parts. Partial crew records follow. Quantum calculator, research log. Quantum calculator? Would that be an actual quantum processor? That would be funny. Research log, armor patch, and miscellaneous pamphlets. Last access 5 days ago. Detailed scan reveals the locker is partially dissolved. Door integrity failing. Cool. Make sure... Oh, I did miss the box. power hammer, plasma clips, hazmat filters, and assorted archived holograms. Last access 5 days ago. Detailed scan reveals traces of flesh burned to locker interior. Cool. Oh, no, I'm still missing stuff. I went along the outside, but I didn't notice the inside. Nope. That's it now. I'll scan one more time, make sure I didn't miss anything else. But pretty sure we're done with all that. Yep, pretty sure I got all the logs. There's only one log in here? Nope, there's another one. Yeah, and I got that one too. Okay, now we're done. Time to get the bulkhead. I still want 2 more bulkheads. Cool. Alright, time to go. Hi Cuball Gaming. That cool. Hi Pwn Stream. Alright. Oop, nope, wrong way. Cool. Alright, I will be right back before we continue. Okay. Alright, need to turn in the thingies. Captain's log and crew list. Nope, don't want to donate. Whoa. Yep, as always. Oh man, that's a really cool explorer. If I had enough money, I'd be tempted to buy it. But I'm mostly just buying haulers. Although I do plan to get a living ship eventually. Cool. Aw man, I don't have much nanites. I spent them all yesterday. So not going to be able to get a new color today. Unless I get a... You don't really get nanites from frigate missions. I wish you did. There we go. Ooh, yeah, I want nanites more, so Hadal cores will be nanites. Could make the living slime into nanites. I guess I will. Just takes longer. I usually forget about it. Ooh, Gek eggs. That's kind of a freaky item to get. Bulkhead. Keep. And storm crystal to keep. So I can make a whole bunch of these. I'm never gonna run out of warp fuel. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna go do the freighter bulkhead and the frigate debrief and stuff. Ooh, and then we will build the new base part that I got. I'm gonna build them in my freighter. I was thinking of making a new planet base, but this series is mostly about freighters, and it's more convenient to just build the new... It makes a lot more sense. Derelict freighter parts, build them in my freighter, not a planet base. So, yeah, gonna do that. Just hope I can find it easily in the list. I mean, I don't have a lot of decoration items, so it should be pretty easy. You should build a cool base on the freighter. Yeah, I'm gonna put all the new base parts. I can't promise it'll be cool. I'm not that artistic or good at building things, but we'll see how it evolves as I unlock each base part, how I arrange them in my freighter. Can't promise it's going to be all that interesting, but give me ideas on things I could do. We'll see if we can make something cool looking. Oh man. Oh yeah, I can't use that storage augmentation until I class up the ship. But we can do the bulkhead. There. I'm going to do one more of those, then I'll do upgrades for a while before I max out inventory space. Okay. Yeah, time to debrief. Activated indium, lemium, tetracobalt, hot ice, salvage frigate module, rare metal, superconducting fiber, neural duct, units. Tons of items for that one. Ooh, nice. What's that worth? 1.4 million. Yeah, the gold ones are usually over $1 million. Nice. Corvex casing, units. Okay. I'm not going to worry about filling up because it'll tell me inventory's too full. Enriched carbon, gravitino ball, storage augmentation, sac venom, units, thermic condensate. Cool. Just pretty much filled up right there. Yeah, I'll go ahead and sell since it will almost definitely be too full now. Let's see, is there anything I want to keep? Not really. I even need to... Ooh, storage augmentation. That goes in my ship. But we'll sell the salvage frigate because I'm done with those. And that's it. I like how I'm pretty much at the point where I can be self-sufficient in space. I have like 2 bases for making money, but I don't think I'm going to bother going to them anymore. I think I'm just going to live in space and make all my money in nanites in space. At least until they give me a reason to go to planets again. Let's sell this stuff first. And then freighter. Salvage frigate. Sac venom. Saying it out loud sometimes helps me make sure I don't sell the wrong thing. But don't want to get too annoying narrating everything I do. I'm trying to make my freighter look lived in. Yeah, I'd kind of like to build beds or something. Maybe copy some of the configurations I've seen in derelict freighters, but I don't think I even have the bed. So that's something else I should do. That would be a reason to go to planets, is to go get buried stuff and unlock them in the space anomaly, but I think I might do that off camera. That'll be something I can do in my free time. Units, chromatic metal, units, carbon crystal. Ooh, I think, yes, I'm going to convert the carbon crystal into carbon, because I run out of that often. Iridesite, activated indium. So, give me that carbon crystal. And chromatic metal. Cool. Units, iridesite, Storage augmentation is good whenever I'm finally able to class up my ship. Units, geodesite, units, 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 iridesite, units, rare metal, units. Love the new channel. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm planning to do a vlog on my new channel every day. It's not going to be gaming content at all. It's purely going to be me talking about what I want to. And currently, I have politics on my mind, so I'm going to be doing a lot of politics vlogging on my second channel. I'm going to go ahead and move this because I no longer want it in the center of the room since I'm going to be building the new stuff. But I still need it, so put it right here, out of the way. And yeah, carbon crystals, lots of condensed carbon. Very nice. Can't believe you can't deactivate the activated metals in the refiner. Get usable versions. Activated? I'm not sure what you mean by activated. Because I know you can... Oh, I see what you're saying. Like, activated indium, turn it into indium so you can craft upgrades with it. Yeah, that would be cool if you could do that. But, yeah. It's just how it is, I guess. The activated ones are more for money and getting tons and tons of chromatic metal. And then the non-activated ones, which aren't worth very much and don't give as much chromatic metal, are used in upgrades. So... just different purposes for them, I guess, basically. No, we're not ready. I'm not going to build the crates just yet. First, I want to make sure I get... Wait. All the frigate stuff done. Oh, yeah, I need to sell these. Yeah. Oh. Ooh, that's... I need to move that. Storage augmentation goes in my... It's nice that you get so much storage augmentation from these missions now. So by the time I finally class this up, I'll be able to increase the slots by a whole bunch. That's pretty sweet. Alright, now to send them out on more missions. Darn. Ooh, getting really low on fuel. Definitely going to have to craft more. If I remember correctly, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and craft more because I think I have enough stuff for it. Or not? Where are they? Oh, they're there. Yep, I thought so. Yeah, that should be enough for today, probably. Alright, so I do all the specialized ones first. So trade. Uh-oh, all C ranks. Oh, well, fleet rating of 5, so we'll be fine. Despite them all being C rank. Guess we'll do combat. It's low star, so I could send all low combat thingies. I thought they did an update a while back. Wow. Yeah, I bought all combat first, so they're all pretty high rank now. I thought they did an update where they made it so that as your fleet gets stronger, you get higher star missions, but I've never seen over a 3-star mission. Has anyone ever seen a mission in here that was 4 or 5 stars? I've never gotten one. Like the difficulty rating. You can get your fleet rating up by having really good ships, but I've never seen the difficulty of a mission be 4 or 5. The fuel saber upgrades are great. 5 frigates can do a mission for just 150 tons. 3 star, yeah, 3 stars is the highest I've ever seen too. And I remember they did a fix to make it so that the missions scale up, but I've never really seen that in play. Wait, is this industrial or exploration? Industrial. Okay. Hopefully, last time I sent all my industrial together, it didn't go well. Hopefully, it will this time. Yeah. 5-star rating, we should be fine. Alright, now the balanced. That should do. All mine are about 150 fuel cost. Probably because these are all really short. Yeah, all these are under 10 hours, so they're not taking up much fuel. I'd always do the lowest level stuff so that they get ranked up fast. There we go. All done. Now we will build the new base part that I got. Goody goody. Hopefully they won't have really exotic materials to build. Probably not. Alright, so freighter parts. No, decoration. Interior. Yeah, that's my only interior decoration. Maybe I shouldn't get the other parts until I unlock all of these. Yeah, I'll decorate more. I'll refine my decoration later, but for now we're just going to get the new base parts, put them in, and then I'll buy other stuff. Wait, I want to see something. What all do I have anyway? I have 1 light and now 1 box. Let's look at the freighter part. So we've got large freighter room. Large freighter room, same name. Yeah, there's a bunch of different freighter rooms. Freighter corridor, curved corridor, junction, stairs, cross junction, command room. It's too bad there's no... I really hope that they release the derelict freighter corridors and rooms, because there's definitely some new ones. These choices, some of these choices are used in the derelict freighters, but there's new types of hallway decorations that are not currently available. I'm pretty sure they didn't add those this time. They only added single objects that stand by themselves. Hopefully eventually we'll get the new corridors and stuff. But anyway, for now I'm just gonna put these in this room. I'm just gonna build 4 of these boxes in the corners here. Like I said, I'm not any kind of fancy decorator, so I'm just putting some stuff here and there for the time being. I don't really want to block my path, but I really don't really need to go to that room. But whatever. Alright, yeah. So I think I'll just put those boxes in the corners like that for the time being. And then as I get the other parts, I'm going to fill in the inside. So yeah, I like these crates because they have little data or keypads on them, which are probably supposedly for, you know, putting in a code and then it opens. Of course it doesn't actually open. This is my real storage here, but having the boxes near the storage is kind of cool, I think. I thought about putting a storage box in front of every storage thing. Do you think I should do that instead? Let me know if you think I should do it differently, because it's kind of boring right now. I'm going to redo it. I don't want to go over any limits or anything, but I'm going to leave that one there. I'm going to put a crate near each doorway. That one's good, I think. I don't want to block the doorways. But honestly, it doesn't really matter. I'm probably never going to actually go in those rooms. Put it like this. Kind of in front of it. Let me see that real quick. Yeah, it doesn't totally block me. I'm going to have kind of a hallway right here you can go through. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to put a box in front of every storage room. To kind of indicate that this is a storage room, I guess. There we go. Yeah, I filled my storage rooms with style containers meant only for freighters. The ones you build into the walls, are they still in there? What? These have things in them already. Let's see. Yeah, I could add more boxes to these rooms if I wanted to. I probably won't add these big crates into them, but maybe the little container thingers I might put in those rooms just for fun. Go. And there. And that kind of blocks it. But I guess it's kind of interesting if you have to kind of go around obstacles to get to stuff. So I guess I'll do that for now. Like I said, I'm not any kind of great decorator. Should I put something more along this wall? I've got this large refiner. I could put the medium refiner here. Let's see, do I have the stuff to do that? I just need to make some dihydrogen jelly. I mean, I don't really need the medium refiner, but just kind of want to decorate it a bit. And you know what? I'm gonna put one here too. Why not? There. Let's move this one over here so it's like the others. Seems kind of dumb to kind of block my doorways, but whatever. That's how I chose to do it. There we are then. Guess that looks okay. Maybe. Whatever. So yeah, I'll fill in this whole room with the new base parts. So anyway, I think that does it for this episode. Pretty sure there wasn't anything else for me to do involving freighters and stuff. Yeah. So anyway, we got my first new base part and did all that other stuff. See, did anybody say anything else? There should be a storage room full of boxes and crates. Then you should build a second floor full of computers and science stuff. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. I might do that eventually. We'll see how it evolves as I get more stuff. My main character never goes back to base anymore. I make plenty of units from frigate missions. Yep. Seems like you're pretty self-sufficient once you get a good fleet going. Can you scale them down with the scale tool? Oh, okay, I'll try that, Rormar. Scale. Nope. Oh, I need to hold both of these. You can! Ooh, that's cool! Thanks for the suggestion, Rormar. Oh, that's so cool. I can make itty bitty teeny tiny thing. Oh, that is funny. Oh man. I gotta check how giant you can make them. I'm not gonna build this, but I'm just curious. It's kind of insane to have gigantic crates like this. Oh man, that gets really, really big. Wow. That's crazy. But for now, I'm just going to stick with the crates at standard size. You merged my comment into this? Oh, I missed a bunch of stuff. Yes, I filled my storage rooms with canisters and boxes to make it more storagey. What happened to those bulkhead-style containers meant only for freighters? The ones you build into the walls, are they still in there? You merged my comment into his? Can you scale them down with the scale tool? Yeah, I did that. There should be a storage room. Yeah. Rormar says, neat. William Matthews says, you need a higher ceiling for that. Yeah. How do you make the ceiling higher? Let me see. I was about to say goodbye, now I don't know how you would make the ceiling higher. I don't think you can have higher ceiling. Can you? Does anyone know how to make the ceiling higher? I know, actually no. We used to be able to build with cuboid rooms, but they took that out in the next update. So in the next update, they kind of curtailed how we can build. Well, stairs can take you up if you build stairs. So I guess if you built stairs, which it's not really letting me right now. I can build stairs upstairs, but not downstairs. What? How do I make it go up? I can make them go down, but it's not letting me. Oh, here we go. Ooh, cool. So I could make stairs going up, and then I could build more rooms above. Would those be... Let's just test here. I'll delete all this after I experiment. But if I were to build rooms right above each other, are they separated by a floor? Or do they... Ah, darn it, I'm out of silver. Darn. But it looks like it would just... See, because right there, I believe there's a hallway under... No? There's no hallway under right there. So, let me try something else. Put the stair here. It won't let me. You can't make it higher. Yes, they're separated by a floor. Aw. So yeah, you can't really make a higher ceiling. That's too bad. So to make a giant crate like that, I have to make them on a planet, I think. But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye now. That's it for this episode. We'll see tomorrow if I get even more new base parts to put in my freighter base. So, I have been Mac. Thank you for joining me for a day. And remember, everything's going to be okay.